What's up, guys? YOLO the Overthinker back for another video. Today, this video really goes out to the guys who we struggle with letting things bother us, with our attitude, our anger, moving on from things. And today, I'm gonna give you something that'll help bring you peace when you struggle with these things. I'm gonna talk about how the power of acceptance is the beginning to everything. So, acceptance, right? What does that mean? Acceptance is being okay with the things that happen or what has happened or where you are. It means being okay with it, not trying to fight it. I'm sorry if you guys can hear that jet in the background. Thing's loud as hell. Anyways, I'm gonna talk about a few things that we have to learn to accept in our lives that'll inch us forward towards that peace. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is to accept where you are right now. A lot of the times in life, we like to overthink everything. Oh my God, I wish I would have done this in high school. Man, if coach would have put me in the fourth quarter in high school, I would have gone pro. Oh man, if I would have just said this to this girl. Oh man, if I would have just acted like this with her. Oh man, if I was cool with these guys. And oh man, if I would have just worked a little harder. All these little things of, oh, I wish I could have. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, man. You know what I mean? Like, you have to accept and be at peace where you are in life at this current moment. Accept where you are. Don't be trying to go back and bring back. I forgot what the phrase is, but skeletons out of the closet or something like that. Like, what's the point of trying to linger on things that have already happened, and seeing, oh, I wish I could change it. Now, retrospection is good, right? Retrospection in the sense of, like, okay, let's think about what we could have done better and then fix it. Like, that's good. That's great. But lingering on to what we wish we would have done, and it just keep coming back, what good does that do for us, right? We have to accept the things that have already happened as they are. They're already a fact. You can't do anything about them. So why worry about them? Number two, accept the things that happen. A lot of the times in life, for example, like, you ask a girl out, she shoots you down. You ask her like 3 times, she shoots you down. Or you tell a girl you like her, she don't like you back. Dude, just accept it, man. Or accept, a lot of the times, honestly, like, this one is hard, because a lot of times we'll go through things in life that are difficult, right? Sometimes, like, I grew up without a dad. Some people go through horrible things. And unfortunately, we have to come to terms with it. We have to learn to accept it as a part of ourselves, or something that happened. Because ultimately then, I'm sorry, this loud ass freaking jet. Ultimately then, you see, here's the thing, right? If we constantly blame things on others, or if we constantly dwell in the past of, oh, I wish this would have happened, I wish they wouldn't have treated me like this, what are you going to do about it? You can't do anything about it. But once you bring acceptance, okay, it happened to me, it's mine to carry now. Now all of a sudden, you can mold it. It's malleable in your hands now. Now you can turn it into whatever you want to. You can turn it into a place to learn from, a sense of motivation. You can turn it into so many things. But that's only once acceptance happens. If you don't accept the things that happen, then all of a sudden you're here struggling with it your whole life. Does that make sense? I had to recut the mic. Okay. You see, the moment we start to dwell on things is the moment that these things start to take control of us, right? If we keep dwelling on certain situations that have happened in our lives, it just constantly comes and torments us. Constantly just, oh man, I wish I wouldn't have done this. Like, dude, I embarrassed myself so many times. Like, There's just so many times I embarrass myself, bro. Or like I'll do something stupid or something bad will happen to me. And it's like if I just keep dwelling on this, if I just keep thinking about this, then all of a sudden my life sucks, bro. Like all I think about is that, oh, I should have done this. Like, dude, it's already done, man. Like that's ultimately one of the things we have to realize, right? That the things that are done are already done. It's not in our power anymore to change. We can't change it anymore. So why are we keep dwelling on it, letting it take our peace? But once you come to acceptance of it, acceptance of what happened, acceptance that nothing can change after that, ultimately that's when you give yourself the power back to be able to change things, to be able to go. Now let me see here. The next thing, accept what people do. I know when I was in high school, I wasn't like the super popular kid. I was kind of like the awkward kid who was trying to fit in and all that stuff. And I would have like a few friends, and I tried to hold on to them so tight, bro. And then I would like girls, and they would do a bunch of stupid crap, and I just let it slide. You know, they do stuff as like, dude, I don't want to talk to you no more, and then I still be right there because it's because maybe she's having a bad day, maybe this and that, maybe they didn't. It's like coping in your head. Don't try to hold on to people. Let people do what they're gonna do. It's like that famous Duke Dennis quote. Let them, you know what I mean? I forgot what he was talking about. He's like, someone wants to leave, just let them, you know? You just gotta let people show you who they are, show you where you stand with them, show you what they want to do. Because ultimately, if you're right here and they're trying to go this way, you guys don't even belong next to each other. You don't need friends that are on a different path from you, or friends that are gonna take you off the path that you're trying to go towards. You don't need friends. Listen, here's the thing, man. You don't want friends that don't like you, right? Like, isn't that like a brain dead? Like, oh, duh, of course. But sometimes we get caught into that. Like, it's like a primal survival thing. Like, I gotta make these guys like me because then that's my survival and everything. Like, dude, you don't need people. Let them go if they're trying to leave, man. If people are trying to like backstep out of your freaking life, let them, bro. If people are gonna come talk crap about you, let them. If people are gonna think a certain thing about you, let them. The thing is, with this, you have to be so okay with being yourself that if someone sees who you are and doesn't like it, let them go, right? Doesn't that make sense, right? If you're 100% yourself and someone doesn't like you, then wouldn't it be in your best interest for them not to be your friend? Like, why are you putting up with someone who doesn't like you for you, right? Like, that doesn't make any sense. But a lot of the times we like to go follow or try to I need them to be my friend or seek their approval. You may not be like that, but I used to be like that, and sometimes I am still like that. But why the hell would you want to be friends with someone that doesn't want to be friends with you? Why the hell do you want to make a girl like you when she don't want anything to do with you, right? It's living that's like living a life of what's the word? The opposite of abundance. What the hell? I forgot what the hell the word is. But that's not living in abundance, right? If you only have a few friends and they're trying to leave, oh my god, of course you're gonna act like that. But all of a sudden, if you have a bunch of friends, if you could be cool with anyone, then it's like, okay, I'm gonna pick my circle and I don't need anyone else. Like I'm gonna pick who I want to be with, people that are gonna help me, people who are on the same path as me. You don't need to go for all these freaking like loser people. You know, we kill ourselves over some people that don't even matter to us, right? We kill ourselves over people whose opinion don't matter. Who cares what the hell they say, bro? Accept what people do. Don't try to change them. Let them show you who they are and what they are about. Next, cut any ideas contrary to what happened. If people walk out of your life, don't try to go, oh my god, let me do this for you, let me do that for you, let me buy you a cake. Like, dude, let them, bro. Any ideas that are contrary to what has already happened of you trying to go back, it's like the Bible says a dog goes back to its vomit. Just cut that out, bro. Any thoughts, bro? If a girl don't like you, and all of a sudden it's like, dude, well, I still want to be your friend. I still want to talk to her. Like, dude, like she told you she doesn't like you. So why are you gonna try to go be buddy buddies with her? But she told you where the hell she stands. Like, don't be a loser, bro. And when I say losers, because I used to do that crap, bro. So I'm being hard on myself, and we're being all being hard on each other right now. But don't be that loser that goes back to the girl that doesn't like him. Don't be that loser that is in a friend group where they just leave him back because they don't want to be hanging around with them. Don't be that guy, bro. Be around people that want to be around you. And don't, you see, here's the thing with thoughts, man. Thoughts start this small, this small. And once you start entertaining it a little and a little bit, that seed grows and all of a sudden it's a huge thought. And it's, oh, I got to go back. I got to do this. Oh. If the seed starts like this with lust, you're just scrolling on Instagram, you see a girl in a bikini. Oh my God. Then you start going on her page. Oh, is she cute or not, though? Oh, is she bad? And then all of a sudden, you go to another girl's page who has OnlyFans, and all of a sudden you're on Pornhub, and it's like, dude, escalation and escalation and escalation. You have to cut these things when they're this big. When they're barely a seed in your mind, you have to cut it. Anything trying to bring you back from what you already know or regress you from what you know, just cut it out, man. Because at the end of the day, if you try to go back to those things, it's just going to hurt you. It's just going to be something that is going to bite you and you're going to regret. You're going to regret. So any thoughts of you returning to past situations or past people, you don't need to, bro. You don't need to. Now, what does this do, right? If you do go back. I used to be that guy that I remember I had crushes in high school, and then I'd tell them, hey, I like you. And then they wouldn't like me, and I was right there the next day, like, oh, let's be buddy buddies. Let me act like I never liked you. And it was just embarrassing, right? Like if I were to see, if when looking back, I'm like, man, what a loser. You know what I mean? Like that's some loser crap to go do that. That I'm so whipped over a girl that I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let her just treat me. You know what I mean? Or I'm gonna, like, dude, don't be that guy. Or being around friends, right? Friends that talk smack about you, friends that don't like you, friends that do all this stuff behind your back. Like, dude, you look like such a loser just like going back, right back to them. It's like, well, I don't have any other friends, so I'm gonna try to be friends with them. Like, dude, stop being a loser, bro. Like, at the end of the day, all these, in this situation, it's about not being enough for yourself, right? That you need to go back to these people. You have to come to the point to where you can be enough for yourself, right? Being enough for yourself is what puts you in that state of abundance that everyone talks about. In the abundance mentality with friends, with girls, with business, everything in life, it comes from you being enough for yourself. You're not needing anything else. Everything else is just like you want it. I don't need it. I want it. You know, people always say that for. I heard something behind me. People always say that for girls to have that abundance mindset. Like, oh yeah, I got this girl over here. I got this girl over here. And I'm texting these three girls. I think that's some loser crap too, because it's just still constantly chasing that validation from girls and all that stuff. Anyways, it all comes from having enough and being enough for yourself. That you don't need anyone to come and, oh my God, be enough for yourself, man. You don't need, you don't even need a friend, honestly. You don't need a girlfriend. You don't need nothing. You're cool just the way you are. If you were living under the bridge, like me, if I were living under the bridge, cool, man. Like, I'm living under a bridge, I'm cool. Obviously, you try to get out of it, but it's just being okay, bro. Just being okay with yourself. Now, my next point, my phone locked. Let me see here. Don't overthink. One of the biggest keys to acceptance is it's not that deep, right? We take so many things to heart, bro. I used to be like this. It was so annoying. Someone would say something and I'd take it to heart, bro. I'd be pissed. Oh, I hate that guy. Oh, I wouldn't say that, but I'd be freaking, I'd be sad. It's like, dude, it's not that deep, bro. A lot of the times I say things the wrong way. My friend Michael told me yesterday. He's like, hey man, like, don't say can you move please or move please. Say like, excuse me, man. You know what I mean? Like, okay, yeah, you have a point, Mikey. It's not that deep, man. Someone wants to walk out of your life, okay, man. You do what you got to do. If a girl don't like you, okay, man. You can do what you got to do. If you're trying to relive your past, bro, it's like, okay, man. Like, it already happened. Why am I trying to go back and relive everything, rehash everything out? It doesn't do anything for me. It's not that deep, man. People are individuals. You can't change people. People are going to be who they are no matter what, right? So it's like, why are you going to go and try to, oh man, I'm going to make this guy like me. Oh man. I was in this place where I used to be in a cult, man. I'm just going to put it like that. I don't want to say it because they might see this, but who cares, man? I was in a cult, and these people were like some of the most toxic people you've ever met, bro. Like, I swear to God, like, you would think that people don't want the worst for you, that people aren't actually there to just like put you down and like wish the worst upon you, but I swear to God, bro, these people were like that. Like, I always thought that was like fake, but people will just try to harm you. And I would try to change them, bro. I would be like, dude, like, these are my friends, bro. I gotta do something. Like, maybe if I could just bring up to them what they're doing, their thought processes, maybe we can be at peace and everything. And then everything blew up. We left, and like, dude, those people are still the same people. You can't change anyone. Someone has the right and the free will to be who they want to be who they are. And like, you're no one to try to change that. Like, not even God puts his hand there and tries to change them. So who are you to try? People are who they are, and you can't do anything about it. So just accept who they are and let them show you who they are. And at the end of the day, if they don't align to where you're going or what you're trying to do, then peace out, homie. Get the hell out of here. You know what I mean? Find your peace, man. Accept everything as it is. And now I'm going to go to the Stoic idea of the dichotomy of control. Right? Dichotomy 2. You can't control, you can't control. This is our brain right here. We think and worry about everything, this whole spectrum, right? So there's this line right down the middle. I can't control this and I can't control that. Okay, so something happens to me. I can't control it. Oh, well, man, what am I going to do about it? It is what it is. It is what it is. It's not that deep. I can control. Okay, man, so what am I going to do about it? Okay, let's fix it. Let me do something about it. You see, a lot of the times we try to change where the universe is going. We try to change what the universe does. The waves are going to crash, bro. I have a cleaning business, so I clean like offices and houses. Things are going to get dirty, bro. Entropy. That's literally the law of the universe. I learned about it in high school. Entropy. The system always leads to disorder. So why are you going to get mad about that? Some people are just like retarded. Let them be retarded. You know what I mean? Some people are dumb. Let them be dumb. Some people don't like you. Some people don't, you know what I mean? Is that in your control? No. So then stop trying to gain their validation. Stop trying to like make them like you. Stop trying to make them be your friend. You can't control it. It's like, oh well, man. You can't control the things that happened to you when you were a kid. But what can you control? Your reaction to it. You see, we can't control anything around us. We can only control this. There's a phrase. I think Epictetus said it, but it was something along the lines of like, not even Zeus could take my will away. Like, dude, you choose what you want to do. Like, don't let anyone come and try to take that away from you. You see, a lot of the times that these evil people, they'll try to manipulate you into a point where you're at that stage where it's like, oh, I need these guys' approval, and then boom, that's where they get your ass cut off. I don't know where I left off, but anyways, these people will try to get you in this place where you gotta like bend over for them and do everything for them just for them to like you, and then they snake you out at the end, bro. Like, what the hell's the freaking point of that? You know? Like, grow some freaking balls, bro. Who cares? Who cares what they think? Accept, man, accept. Let me see what my next point is here. Oh yeah, the dichotomy of control. There's another allegory that the Stoics used of a rich man that was on a boat, and the rich man was a Stoic. Now, his boat sunk, and it had all his riches on it, everything he ever owned. It sunk, and then like everyone expected him to be all bummed out. You know what I mean? Depressed. Depressed, isn't that just a fancy word for being bummed out? You know, they expected him to be like that. But homie was just like, okay, well, gotta figure out what to do next. Like, he understood that the weather and the waves and everything crashing, he had no control over it. It also, there's also the quote of I think it has to do with the story, but it's like everything that happens has been meaning to be done since the beginning of time, something along the lines of that. So it's like, if everything is just fate, like, who can argue with fate, right? No one. No one can change what the hell their freaking future is, what the hell their destiny is. So just accept it, right? No point in fighting the wave of life, trying to, oh, I'm gonna, like, dude, you look like a retard, bro. You can't change anything, bro. You can only change yourself. You see, the thing is, I'm very intuitive. I used to be very logical, but in order to get past a lot of stuff as a man, I think you got to like make it autistically logical. Like, okay, man, it is what it is, man. Like, can't do nothing about it. Okay, man, like, realistically, if they're gonna do it, they're gonna do it anyways. It is what it is. Okay, man, the girl didn't like me. It's when we put our emotions, all this crap into it, to where we get all butthurt and our life sucks. So make it autistically logical with a dichotomy of control, acceptance, and your life will be so much easier. Peace out.